Right guys, we have had some serious action going on here tonight. I'm not in my usual digs because I've had to move slightly, but you might know that I've taken on 2 dogs. I'll tell you a little bit more about them later on. However, there's a lot of dogs that roam around here, and they've just gone round and tranquilised all the street dogs to clear all the street dogs out of the way. Now they say that they're going to bring the street dogs back, etc. But the 2 that I've got, and my friend as well, are sort of semi-street dogs, but they're becoming like domesticated, if you know what I mean. So, man, I've been running around like mad. Well, not. I had to run out. Someone shouted my name earlier, and they went, "Come out! They're darting the dogs." I was like, I've never even heard anyone say that before. So I jumped up, run out. I kind of got the gist of it anyway. Got the dogs in here. And they're not the type that really want to sit indoors too long now. I've let them out again, and the coast's clear. But just a minute ago, where I am, a car, and it's by no accident. Cars don't pull down here by an accident. A car, nice new car's pulled down, sort of a little bit further down, just up here. You can't even go round. It's a dead end there. And then they've turned around and come back. And I've kind of called my 2 dogs up onto my balcony and stuff. But I don't know, man. That's crazy. We've got Songkran coming up now. Not tomorrow, the next day, so we're on the 11th now, because Songkran's on the 13th here, or the 30th, so Songkran's on the 13th, and other days as well, but it's starting here on the 13th. And I'm going to go to Songkran, and my 2 dogs wander around here, and I'm just a little bit concerned that they're going to tranquilise my dogs. And obviously I'm really concerned that they are going to bring the dogs back. Like, I've got, you know, it's not the matter of the fact that I've bought the bits and pieces and stuff, but I don't really want to go into it because I wanted to make a YouTube video of how my life's changed, like in the last sort of month or 2, basically. But it's changed around these 2 little guys that are outside on my porch at the minute, and I really don't want them to get tranquilised. And if they do, and they come back, okay, fair enough. It has to happen for whatever reason, but it's not something I want. So at the moment, we're kind of in the tranquilised zone, and I'm just trying to keep them both as close to the balcony as possible. And I'll show you them now if you haven't seen them already. Okay, it's the next day. He's still here. She's around somewhere else as well. And I'm just waiting to see if the dog catcher or the dog tranquilizer comes back. But I've got to go out anyway and do a few bits. And let's just hope the dogs are still here when I get back. Just play for hours like that after a bit of breakfast. And there she is. She's on top of him. She's got him. She's got the right paw movements. She has. He's not got the right leverage. He's a bit shorter, but look, she's got him now, the MMA style. Hold him down. That's it. Bite his leg. That's it. Don't let him get up. Bite his ear. That's it. Right. This, I'm having a nightmare. Listen, I'm trying to get back to the dogs because I don't want them to get tranquilised, yeah? But look what's happened to my tyre. It's popped off the rim, look. And now it's flat. I've tried to pump it up twice. I'm in the middle of fucking God knows where. I haven't even got to the place I want to go and do the things I need to do, which I need to do before tomorrow because it's Songkran. And I won't be able to do nothing tomorrow. And I'm going somewhere on the 15th anyway. And this is all bollocks. Fucking bollocks. Literally, they're like I Am Legend at the moment. They're like, there's 3 dogs in the whole of Tongkroot, I think, and the 3 of them are on here. Happy Songkran, everyone. The big one. There she is down there, look. This is the problem I've got with these lot. They just follow me everywhere. Is that all you got? Fucking... Holy... sure what's going on here, right? Because I've had a few beers, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks like they're burning asbestos over there. It's not domestos, it's asbestos. For God's sake. Oh, fucking hell. It's Khao San Road in Bangkok, yeah, the day after the second day of Songkran. We're just having a big clean up now. But I'm going to be here tonight anyway, we'll see what happens. I think it's still going on. Sort systems go here, man, there's shit everywhere. Well, no, they've cleaned it up. They cleaned it right up. I'm sure it looked much worse than this yesterday. Beat it. Whoa. You've got to beat that, otherwise you're going to get caught in it. Mateys on it. Good help, good help. All the bars and that are sweeping away, but still the middle street. It's not the bar's responsibility, as you can clearly see. But the A team are right up there, doing the business. Loads of people having a snack there. But I love it when the GPS takes me down these little gaffs. Oh. Ready, cab? What you saw there was I need to get some WD-40 and a light pad for my camera. It's rusted. After Songkran, it's took on so much damage, rust-wise, but I think I can save it. And I've had nothing but problems actually with the two cameras I've had, the DJI and the GoPro 8 and now the GoPro 12. They've got weak defences. Obviously you've got to do things like wash it when it's been in seawater, but you know, Songkran is generally fresh water, so I don't know how it's all rusted out because I check it regularly. I'm trying to get a part of it. It's a long story, it's rusted anyway. And I've been travelling now for about, well, more than 24 hours. Much more, I think. When did I leave? Yeah, it's coming up for 24 hours. And obviously I stink. And I'm sure that in McDonald's, where I was as well, that one of the kids went, oh, I can't sit there, he stinks. Anyway, back to the map. Because I've not really travelled around that much, I've made a couple of mistakes. One is not checking properly how far away the hotel is from where the coach dropped me off. That's happened a few times. I feel like stupid for that, but to cut a long story short, the hotel is an hour's walk away or a 7-minute bike ride. And I haven't been really walking that much recently, but an hour in Bangkok is, my God, and it's getting hot now as well in Thailand. So I might well get a cab, but I'm going to try and walk the hour, and that is quite a lot for me anyway. So hopefully I can carry on, I won't die. God, I ain't gonna lie, this walk is kicking the box out of me. Man, we're walking for about, hold on. No. We've got 34 minutes left out of an hour and 5 minutes. Bangkok is, actually it's not that blisteringly hot, but it's still very warm. How many times a day? How many times a day? How many times? How many times train come? Here it comes anyway. Film with everyone, mate. There's I don't think this guy's an official attendant. half look like the Death Railway that goes to Kanchanaburi. Does it come this far for Bangkok? I'm not sure, I can't remember. Oh, perfect. Okay, how much? 950 baht. GoPro shop in Bangkok. They've actually got a lens here, thank God. Oh, result. I'm buying it anyway because I need it. What a result. They have got loads of stuff in there. Loads of little bits and pieces. They had the screen that I was looking for. They got all the handles, they got all the attachments. Yeah, Bangkok, the GoPro accessories by Travcliffe, I think it is, or something like that. I'll try and I'll put it up in the bit anyway. Right, let's do a quick before and after of my unshaven face, and I don't mean the face, I mean the lens. So that's the scratch lens. See, there's like a scratch like there, and it like reflects the light badly and stuff. We quickly changed this over, and that's the new lens, and I've still got the cover on that, and I think it looks better already, although I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm not sure. But yeah, big up to that GoPro place in Bangkok. They had literally everything you need for your GoPro, literally. Right, I'll just give you a quick tour of the room as well. Oh, wrong light. So front door, always good to have. Strangely enough, like cabinet and stuff here. Teacups. Hold on a minute. That's better, huh? That's better, isn't it? Anyway, teacups, kettle, water, complimentary as usual. Massive wardrobe, believe me, there's not enough light here because it's getting a little bit late in the evening now. Some kind of one piece, like Thai cabinet style thing with a television and fridge. And then massive bed, it's quite comfy, phone and that, excuse the mess because I'm only literally here for one day. Bathroom. Yeah, I travelled from Koh Samet on Tuesday the 15th, and I think it's the 16th now, so I was sleeping on and off on the coach. I was like dozing like that. I couldn't even film it because it was night time, but you don't want to see me going to sleep, it's boring. But yeah, so I've not really had much sleep. I've been up and around Bangkok today, and you can see Koh San Road and stuff like that. So anyway, bathroom. So what I mean is I'm gonna have an early night tonight. Also dresser, table, chair, lights all around the gaff, aircon, the all important. And as I've mentioned before, I know it's been a while, but plug sockets right next to the bed. That's when you know your apples. But yeah, balcony. And as always with Booking.com, you get a lovely view. Well, you pay for what you get. You know, I could have had a nicer view, but as I say, I'm out of here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Even earlier than that, 5, because I've got to get another coach. God, another day, another coach, and I've not even really mentioned where I'm going, I don't think, but I'm off somewhere. We'll just let you work it out with the edits, see what happens. I was proper paranoid last night. On the 7th floor of this building here behind me, I don't know if you can see it. It's got about 12 floors, I think, but I kept thinking I could feel the building shake and that, but it wasn't. It was the aircon unit in the fridge working overtime, scaring the life out of me all night. Another thing I forgot about travelling around, get the light better here, is cancellation on coaches and buses. That happens quite a lot, or they're delayed anyway. I had seat 38 on this coach. I've got up at 4 o'clock this morning, got all my stuff together, left my hotel at 5, struggled to get a cab, got here, which I thought was just on time, and now the coach has been cancelled till 8 o'clock, or I can get a minibus basically. But the minibus is like 10 people deep and you can't move on that, so I've got the last seat on the last luxury coach that's got Wi-Fi and stuff, and I need that. I can't be getting on no minibuses, man. Them days are done for me. I'm not that hardcore anymore, to be fair. So hands up, or at least hit the subscribe button if you've been stranded in the same situation I have. Not stranded, but delayed. But it's not a problem because we're not in a rush, but let me know as that happens to you before. Hit the subscribe button as well, please. packing that in. This is what I love about Thailand and Southeast Asia as well. It's get a train. I don't know if there's a train there. There is a great big fucking train there. All this life just happening on the train tracks. Medicap. I've got this rule that if someone catches my eye, I say hello, but I don't find that they're very forthcoming in Bangkok, not like Koh Samui. Caught me smoking then. I've just noticed where I've sat. If you look, when I pan the camera around, I'm sat in front of the bin, and then you'll see what everyone else has got on their back of their chair. Wait, watch. Right near the shitter. Right, luckily the guy's just swapped seats with me, so now I do have a seat with a TV. Now I'm happy, because there's going to be no one next to me for the whole journey, 12 hours to the next place. Okay, I'm in the next place, but I'm still not going to tell you where it is just yet, although you might be surprised. Door, always handy to have. I've got an apartment this time. Light switches, double handy. That's me. Shower, sink. Oh mate, look at that. Just take a look at that. If I needed anything in my life right now, one of them bad boys. Shitter, massive shower space. Kitchen sink, cupboards. What's going on in these cupboards up here? What's going on? Oh, pots and pans. Okay, that's all right. What's going on in here? Oh, you've got everything you need. This was $19. Might have given away there where I actually am. Fridge. Look at the size of that. How long am I staying for? Not that bloody long. Although I might book another night here. I've noticed that there's no complimentary. Oh, there is complimentary waters. Okay. Loads of shelving, probably a little bit overdone actually for just if you're staying for a couple of days, you don't really need that much shelving, or in fact this many wardrobes, or the big bed that's there, sockets by the bed, king, always rule in, massive wardrobes, but my rule is I never hang anything up in the wardrobes, even if I'm staying for like a couple of days or maybe even a week, because if I put stuff in there, I always forget it. But now, here we are, the pièce de résistance. Oh, nice little balcony. You guess where I am yet? Jesus, let me drop the camera again then. Any guesses where I am? You have to find out tomorrow. Morning. Well, another day, another travel scenario, and I've got to say that I've not timed it right this time, and I've not managed to do a wash of my clothes, yeah. And it's a unique pong coming from me, but that's something a lot of us share in common when we're getting around anyway, but fucking knackered as well today. Any guesses to where I am yet? It's busy, I'm telling you. It's getting even busier down here. Holy mackerel. God, that's mad. Literally gridlock. So I'm going to do something I couldn't do last time. This will give you a clue away to where I am. But last time I couldn't get a SIM card because of whatever reason. and I'm back in that same place, but hopefully I've got to keep my eyes open to find out where I am because I ain't got no credit. But I'll catch you. Man, you forget all about the big city vibes and how frantic it can be. I keep looking behind me there. And how busy it can be, man. Oh, mate. Knackering as well. Especially after being on an island for a while. It gets busy there as well, but it's nothing like this, man. Look. Every crossroads is just gridlocked. I'll tell you what they need. Traffic lights. Just a red flashing arrow going like that. That's it. Starting to feel the heat now. Only run for a 10-minute walk and I'm nearly dead already. Oh, I've got to make a decision what to do. Where am I? Right, too much deliberating. I've lost out basically. I've waited too long to now get a SIM card, which I just got. And I couldn't get last time because my passport was knackered when I was here, if you watch one of my other episodes. And so I've left that till like 11 o'clock, and now I've tried to book somewhere onto the next journey and I've missed out on everything, so I'm going to be not stuck here for another night, but I've got to stay here for another night, so I've still not disclosed where I am, but you might remember that. I'll tell you what, I either need better glasses, or does that look hazy? God knows. Come on, ain't you guessed it yet? I'm going to let you know shortly. Oh look, there's a very well-known shop coming up here. This will give you an idea of where we're not. Check that bad boy out. Like a mobile florist. It's mad, isn't it? He's obviously bought something from there. Right, I've come to the conclusion. This place is fucking cursed. I'm in Phnom Penh again. Right, I've come here to get my DTV visa for Thailand, and I've lost my bank card now. I've lost my bank card, my only means of money, and I've lost it. Thank God I've still got my passport, for God's sake, and my wallet and my phone somewhere. Oh, fucking hell, man. What do I do now? Well, I've got to say props to Kelly Pring, because she has just dug me right out of a hole and sent me some money through whatever means that I can get them out, Western Union. And I was down Western Union earlier trying to work it all out, and I don't know what's happened to me over the last couple of years, but I totally am just the technophobe now, I think is the word. I don't know if technology's moved on really quickly. I think it has. If you ain't got your finger on the pulse all the time, they change the buttons around and they add stuff in. It's all just too confusing, basically. But problem solved. However, I've now got to cancel my card. So just as a recap from since I've left the UK, I've lost 2 cards now. Lost the passport. Nearly lost my mind. Marbles flying out all over the gaff and that. But I think things are going to be all right, so I don't need to stress. In fact, as I'm doing this now, I can feel the weight coming off my shoulders and the stress just alleviating like that. And the irony of it is I've not even had a drink. Maybe no, actually, both cards on my passport, I wasn't drunk when I lost any of them. So maybe you should just be drunk the whole time. I don't know. But problem solved, and I'm moving on to bloody somewhere else tomorrow anyway. So just get the hell out of Phnom Penh. It ain't good luck for me. And I don't know if I mentioned this as well, but honestly, for the first time, I can honestly say that I absolutely stink right now, which I'm going to sort that out as well. Another top tip when you're leaving your hotel room. Make sure you close it properly. Oh my God, what a nightmare. That's probably the best thing that's happened to me since I've left Thailand to go and do the thing that I'm doing, which I've probably mentioned already, but I've learned a few things today actually, that if you lose your bank card in Phnom Penh, make sure that you wear a Cambodian vest that's got Cambodian writing on it, because the guard's going to love you in there. He's going to have crack jokes with you and stuff. And And the other thing as well, while I was in there, hold on, itchy ankle, I got a bite. While I was in there, there was an Indian guy in there who's trying to get money from Western Union. That's just where I was, right? He's trying to get money from the Western Union. So his brother sent money over, and the girls behind the counter have said, can I have a look at your passport? Like they do everywhere in Cambodia, you know, check your passport every time you do anything. And it's the same as all of Southeast Asia, I guess. So the geezer's given them, the Indian guy's given them the passport, and they went, no, your visa's expired, we can't give you money. He's like, what? They went, yeah, your passport or your visa expired in 2024, it's now 2025. And he's going, please, sister, please give me money. And she's going, cannot. And like, so basically the geezer's got no money. So the other thing I've learned is if you're on an overstay in Cambodia, you can't operate. If you lose a bank card or something like that, or you've got no means to get money and you have to go to the Western Union or any of these places where you've got to show your passport, you're screwed, mate. Screwed if you're on an overstay here. Of course, the other problem I've got is I've just got $500 out, which worked out about 380 something quid, so we're doing all right with that one still. But I just went and got $500, someone transferred it across to me, and now I've got 500 reasons to protect that money, because dollars are so precious here, and they've given me $500 notes. I don't even know if people are going to accept them here, but I'm going to have to try and break it up or change it down in some way. I've walked past that exchange, you know. There's another exchange down there somewhere. I've got to try and break one of these hundreds down. Otherwise I'm going to end up with like about 1/4 ton's worth of notes of real. So herein lies $500 that no one's got change of in Phnom Penh unless it's real, which I was right, you're going to end up with 1/4 ton of real. But this is the last room I'm ever going to be in Phnom Penh, because I'm never coming back here again. So here's a quick room review. There is a door. Now there's an electrical box on this one, and when I came up here, that was closed like that. You don't usually turn the electrics on in a place like that. There's usually like a switch or a card you put in there. So I was walking around like a right donut. And I went downstairs to him and I said, there's no electrics there. She goes, oh, you got to flip the switch. I was like, thank you. So I got the lift back up, but I wasn't that happy, to be fair. But I got the lift back up, walked in, looking for the Wi-Fi password. No Wi-Fi password anywhere. There's no lights in here. There's no Wi-Fi password anywhere. So yeah, I went back downstairs again, and she went, oh, it's the same as every room in the building. Oh, all right. So then I've come back up anyway. I'm here now. So this cost 24 quid, and the only reason I got this is because I was here the night before in a different room, and you can pay by card, and that's a long story because I lost my other card anyway. I don't want to go into it. But there's a door anyway, and strangely enough, to the right of the door this time we have Le Chiteur, all the bits and bobs you need. Nice big mirror, hair dryer, complimentary, what does the name of them, toilet paper, it's a rarity, shower, it's a tasteful little shower really. And this is like a flat, so you've got a hob there, and I've probably overdone it here, to be honest with you. Extra space up there, exactly what you need when you're staying for one night, loads of storage space and stuff. Sinks, cupboards, what's in the cupboards? Let's have a look. Is it as equipped as the other one? I think this one, I had some pots and pans in there, that's all right, they haven't forgotten us. Table and chairs, it's only a one-seater for whatever reason. Kettle, all the bits and bobs, one glass, one seat. This is odd, it's an odd building, mate, this one. As we make our way through to the living quarters, there is a settee with all the bits and bobs on it already there. There's a bit of a mess here because I was freaking out looking for my card earlier. Bed, television, massive wardrobe, huge. I'm gonna take a step back to look at that. Look at the size of that fucking thing. Massive wardrobe, television, loads of storage underneath here for whatever, box, more storage, like quite deep. You could put your toothbrush on that right there. And then, sockets by the bed, telephone that don't work because I've tried to use it already, pictures on the wall, aircon in an okay kind of position, it'd still give you a cold if you have it on all night. And then the pièce de résistance is the balcony and the view. But wait, just wait a minute, just hold on. The big reveal's coming now. Here's the big reveal. There's only a bloody washing machine here. That is actually the other reason why I came back here after the fiasco that's been going on. Because I've got a chance to wash some clothes, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm absolutely stinking. But anyway, that's the last one. That's the last bit for now. I'm gonna wrap it up now for this one. So it's been a bit of a mad one, and catch me on the next part of the adventure, because I am going for my DTV visa in Thailand, and there's a hell of a lot that goes onto the backstory of that and why I'm doing that. So until next time, my friends, keep navigating.
Oh, wow!